Hi, my name is Kelsey Pagati, and I'm here to tell you about my experience with my ED 680 course. I am currently placed at Carolina Forest Elementary School. At Carolina Forest Elementary School, it was our job to get with the technology coordinator, which at this school, her name is Jennifer Horn. She pairs as not only the librarian assistant, but she is also the technology coordinator here at Carolina Forest. So the first part of our project was to give information about the school and then complete a technology inventory. So our technology inventory mostly included the number of desktops, the number of teacher computers, number of student iPads, Chromebooks, that kind of information, just so that we could get an idea of how much technology is available to teachers and students at the school. Afterwards, we had to discover a technology deficit. After looking at a lot of our technology, what was available and the years we've had it, it became very clear that one of the biggest technology deficits here at Carolina Forest Elementary was the outdated smartboard technology. Many of the smartboards have been around for multiple years, and recently they did update the projectors. So a lot of classrooms do have newer projector systems, but that overall smartboard is definitely outdated. So we decided that we were going to look up information about how we could implement something more modern, updated, such as a touchscreen TV, interactive televisions. And along with that, we also discovered that a lot of the deficits at Carolina Forest Elementary School also included a lack of teacher training. So teachers were not being trained on new software or any new hardware that was being placed in their classroom. So that was our main deficit, was trying to replace the smartboard hardware with interactive televisions, and then make sure that if this did happen, teachers would have appropriate training for the hardware and software. So then it was our chance to kind of look at articles, things that were scholarly, non-scholarly, to see what would be our best options, especially budget-wise. Have other districts move towards touchscreen TVs versus the smart boards, and what we found was there's a lot of districts that are currently at a standstill with their smartboard technology, wanting to update it but not having the funds. This was kind of a high point, I feel, in our research, is that I felt that the deficits that we had were similar to the deficits that other people were having across the nation. Afterwards, we had to create a chart that talked about the current state of the technology and then also the desired state. I feel like this was a slow part for my research because it was hard to find the information that I wanted to put in my chart, as far as what would this new technology look like in the classroom, what are the benefits, what would change. And then finally we had to pretend that this was adopted into our school, and we had to write up a plan of how it would affect people and how it would change the technology. Personally, I think that this would be a great plan to implement at Carolina Forest Elementary School, just because we do have a lot of outdated smartboard technology, and we definitely need more teacher training district-wide. Almost every lead teacher I've talked to in the building says that we get minimal days for training when new technology is implemented, and it's something that needs to be a priority as we continue to update and upgrade. Teachers need to be aware of the technology they're using, and that's the only way that we're going to truly be able to have a 21st century classroom.